Gozy the Miner here with more Sons of the Forest. I've come to the realization that my inventory comes with snow. Because it's the winter time. In the summertime, it comes with grass. Even though I see stone, but it is what it is. So I've come to the realization that I'm going to take this apart when I build the gazebo. Makes sense to me. I'm also gonna work on. I'm gonna continue working on the temple until it's no longer snowing, which should only be a couple more days. I have a lot of things planned. A lot of things. I mean, sacrificial burn pit for cannibals only. It's gonna be kind of for view only. Found out last time that you only have so much time to burn cannibals. So if you get attacked by like 10 people, you kind of messed. You know, you just. Where is Kelvin? Is he on the outside? Where is he? I'll leave it open for a moment. There you are. I need you to get the stones and fill the holder. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Alright. Yeah. Storage shack is actually done. We can mark that as done. We'll just straight up take that off the list. Corpse totems. Oh, yep, I know what that is. Move bone storage on to foundation. Still thinking about that. Actually, when I redo the front of the temple there, when I remove this and build the gazebo, I will put on probably like a 2x3 entranceway of stone, and then I'll move this into that room, into the annex for now, because it'll be mostly empty. It'll be this size maybe, or maybe I'll do a 3x3. I don't know. We'll see. But it'll be that size. The reason why I've come to this realization, the reason why this hallway is so messed up, is because, remember, I think in the beginning, I didn't place a thing and then lop it off to get the correct height. I just, okay, this is a half, that's a half. Why is this doing this? I didn't. You have to place that, and then once you get the loopy, curvy marker to like a dotted line, you place in next piece. You'll lift it up, and then chop it off at that marker. Then remove the horizontal bit, and then slap in stone. So that's what I have to do with that. Oh, is it nighttime? See, this is why my next series is going to be longer days. So yeah. And the last thing on the list is corpse armor farm. So I have a little tale to tell. I am being attacked. No, you sit down. I've come to the realization that there, brighten it up in post. And I missed. got him. Okay. Can I go to sleep? I go to sleep. I'm cold. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. I need to stone age. Yes. I have figured out what... And he's still on fire. Oh man, he's on fire all night long. Bummer. I know what this is. And this upgrades your weapons via lightning and sulfite ore. And I will not be building that at this time. I want to finish all my projects first. I really do. So there's that. But right now, I'm going to move my bone stuff over here so it's all in one spot. Oh, hungry and thirsty. Oh no. I would like to make it to like a year in game, you know, day 365. Really looking forward to that. I'm gonna drop that. That's rotten. 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 Found out that consuming this in your inventory is right click and outside of your inventory is left click. I don't know why it's that way. It just is. And in between the last few episodes, I have managed to dump out a couple of Greg stews doing that. Sorry I look so tired for the last one. I was literally doing back-to-back episodes for like 7 or 8 hours straight. So I was just like, just not having it. Actually, move that. Alright, I can go there. I can go there. So yeah, the corpse armor farm is actually that. It's gonna be a huge structure size arena. Basically what happens is you place that down, and I found this out in my Twitch game over the weekend, that you place that down, put in some sulfite ore in certain items to upgrade, and it'll upgrade it using lightning to melt the sulfite ore to coat whatever you have that needs coating. And the finished product is amazing. It looks cool. It's shiny. Sometimes it even scares the neighbors because of how shiny it is. Killed by shininess. But it also summons mutants, you know, from the caves, and you have to fight all of them. And it's... what was that noise? I don't know. So there is that. So what I'm going to do is build a physical structure for that. I'm thinking like a 6x6 with big doorways and lots of traps. I mean, lots of traps. There's gonna be one giant ghost image before I'm done with it. There's that. Okay. Same thing with the corpse thing, you know, it's just like, the reason why they don't want you to put corpses in the sled, besides the ragdoll physics that they'd have to animate, of it being in the sled and stacking up in the sled. Okay. you know, I was originally gonna, if I could sled them up, I'd put the fire outside and burn them up that way. Well, that takes too long, so what I'm gonna do instead is basically find the biggest dead body, you know, one of the guys you can't move, and stack all the little guys on top, burn them up, collect the bones, slap it in the middle, not in the middle, in the edge. Where am I going with this? Deal with it that way. Oh, so the sled holds 12 logs. The big log holder is 24, so it's 2 sled fulls, and the small one is 6. So half a sled. So it kind of works out. I know I don't have as big as, I don't have a big, lumbering setup as a lot of people do. And I've seen some insane looking setups, man. Where it's just like a field of, it's a field of log holders, man. Like, imagine this whole area is nothing but log holders. Speaking of which, I'm thinking of building that arena. I think back on the other side of the base, there is a clearing. And I'm thinking about building it there. I'm not going to build it out of stone. We would be here for 20 more episodes. In my testing, I found, I did a 5x5. It's a hint too small. Because a lot of cannibals... I'm learning so much about mutants, man. So there are... Ew. So it'll randomly generate like one of like 4 different guys. You have legs. You have the blind, but it's not the regular ones. It's the stronger ones. Like when I was going after the pick, then the torso, the big torso-looking thing that looks like it should have tentacles, but it doesn't. Just got stubs. Mr. Drickles. I've come to find out how they can fit. So I had so many renditions of it too. So I did like a 5x5 platform. I put the apparatus in the middle of that. Surrounded it in fly swatters, bone makers, the blade spinny trap thing, which is super cool. I'll run these, I don't care. Yeah, my sleds are full of stuff, so I can't even. But yeah, I tried a 5x5. It doesn't fully work. I mean, it works as a 5x5, but when you do 2 wide doors, they just don't fit. Like, two wide doors, they fit, but, like, it looks weird if you put it on a 5x5. Just saying. Actually, I will chop this up, fill it up. Okay. So I'm going to do a 6x6, put the apparatus in the middle, surrounded in traps, bone makers, fly swatters, and blades, because those you can reset. You can kind of put the hokies at the doorway, which are... Go to the traps here. The hokey pokey traps. Put those at the doorway. They take a lot of stuff, including 3 whole rope. But it's just one big spike that comes down. So the whole reason why I'm going to put it in a structure is because Cannibal's AI isn't too keen, and they can get into the box more or less, but they can't navigate outside of the box. Yeah, the stronger blind character are they're too tall to go through a one high wall area, but if I made it too high, they'd be able to make it through. And it has to be a full 2 high, otherwise you can't just put a few logs in the top and just call it good. Actually, I don't think you can build it that way either. Anyways, the torsos are definitely too fat to go through a 1x1, so they get stuck outside, and you have to kind of like pin cushion them with arrows. The whole point of making this is because when those guys spawn in, you don't want to be beat up. Taking out one at a time isn't bad, but when you're constantly in combat with a lot of them, it becomes quite a challenge. So but yeah, that's why I'm gonna look forward to doing that at a separate time. Oh my god, all these traps. Damn you animals. I think the cannibals are paying you to set off my traps so they don't lose people. Alright, let's go around and do this. Yeah, yes, I know. Bask in the glow of Adam. Every time they go up, they stand up on their hind legs and wiggle their arms back and forth. Discuss our neighbors who smell like melted cheese. Alright, my god, there was a lot of those. Oh, these are gonna roll back into the base, aren't they? Set up all those traps. Well, we'll see. A half stand because it's winter. Put that away. Gather this. Right there. Gather this. Throw there. I'm still in that mode where I'm excited to play. Oh, it's so great. It's just like, I want to play more. I want to play more Sons of the Forest. I want to get further. I want to do more things. I was explaining to one of my fans the other day that I like building. I like playing survival games. I like building. If you were to just play what they have in here for storyline, you'd beat the game in a day. And there'd be no series, you know. The whole point of the series is to build and learn, build better, and then go outside the boundaries that is set for the game. Because I could just sit here and build with wood and it'd be nice and boring. Or I could build with stone and sit here and grind my teeth and be like, why did I pick such a big structure? Wouldn't it look cooler if it were bigger? You know, stuff like that. So there's that. I wish you could carry more rope. Yeah, this... I should have tested this rope thing out. This bin out before. It works for some of it, but I think it's too sandwiched in here. How many? 7. As these go away, I'm gonna need them less and less. Oh, it sucked when I found out that I need to keep doing stone here. It's like, what? Aw, man, that sucks. Take that one out. That one needs to be stone. It's almost getting to the point where I need to move this, but I need a way up there, so let us put... Nope. Yep. And then lift it up. Put that there. That's good, but then this... Nope. That's not the one I was looking at. That is. Oh my god, the god rays are really, really bad. Can I? I can. Oh, you need to go up the ramp before you can go this way. Oh, that's kind of painful. Oh wait, no, there's one more, isn't there? Yes, there is. Nope. I'm trying to figure out how you get more sleep. I wonder if in the double bed if you get better sleep. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, then... I hate how you get hung up here, because that's stone. Super annoying. Just drink this up entirely. And then I have an energy mix. I'll just have to do a bunch of restocking stuff. Like, I need to go to the entertainment bunker and grab some more, just more stuff. Need some more 3D printed arrows. I also need more crossbow bolts because you can find it in the room. Also the resin, batteries, stuff like that. You know, basic things. If I'm not going to go electric fence, I don't know if I should go with a slew of solar panels. I'm trying to remember. There's something else you could do with them too, not just electric fence. I mean, you can only run so many lights off of it before it doesn't let you. And it'll make a power down noise. Each solar panel is worth 100 watts. And if you plug in a battery, you can use that power at night. That's all it does. It's a real basic system. I didn't mean to beam them in the face with a load of rocks, but when you stream or when you do videos and content of any kind, you're talking. You're constantly talk, do, this, that. And the talking's all in the foreground. And when you got stuff going on in the background, cannibals attacking, you know, all the birds and stuff, and all the animals that are running past me, that's all background stuff that I don't particularly need to worry about at this time. And then there's Kelvin. I'm sorry, man, Kelvin, you are a background process. You're supposed to be. You're written that way. Oh, I need another log. Now we could take one of these. Alright. Always jump once to get the dotted line to show up, and then again to place. You can't jump in place rocks, which makes sense because, like, well, I can jump in place these rocks. I can't jump in place the posts. So there is that. Yeah, I want to get this in here. So I have this little bit here, and I think I'll put the totem here. Or maybe, since the altar's here, I'll probably put the totem here. To be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, once this temple is done, it's the big project. So I'll have little projects and I'll have big projects. This is a big project. Making the corpse armor farm is also a big project. It's a big 6x6 platform filled with traps. So that's a lot of rope, a lot of sticks. Easiest thing to do is bring Calvin with and a sled. and say, hey man, I need you to gather sticks, put them in the sled. And just have him do that. In fact, I might bring a couple sleds for him to fill on that site. Alright, so I need another... Why is there stone here? Oh, because of this piece. Okay. Then yeah, I need to... It's nighttime-ish. Is it nighttime enough, though? Yeah, at 6 o'clock it becomes nighttime in the forest for some reason. I go to sleep. If you go to sleep too soon, you wake up at night. $6:40 in the morning. Oh, yeah, and I'm super hungry. Go take care of that here in a moment. Hop up here and elf over. There we go. I have to go grab myself some food. So yep, that's what's in the docket. I also need to make a cemetery, move the totems, move the bones. So once the temple proper is done, and I can put chairs inside of it and totems, make it look all pretty, and build the kitchenette. And once I build the gazebo, I'm going to ooh, it's today the end of winter. It's raining. Day 76 is today. Thought we had one more day. I don't mind. I really don't. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, thank the gods. Don't get me wrong, I love winter. Wait, no I don't. Let us come over here. Alright, I need to move this to here. Alright. Actually, this needs to move to here. That hops up that little bit. Oh man, I'm gonna empty this sled and then I'm gonna go cook up a bunch of stuff. I'll probably skip most of it unless something amazing happens in the in-between. So, the way this needs to be is I need to do a 1x2 in there, and I don't know, I think I want it to come up to here. Leave it can I not place in here? Ooh. No, well, we can't. But I will. I want to go at half height. So there's a way you build across water. That's kind of annoying. But I will show you my tricks. Alright. Ramen noodles. Is she behind there offering me stuff? How kind of you. Alright. There's a few things you gotta do. You gotta do this. Put that in there. This is also how you build bridges. I like using stones for braces. In fact, I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, so just bring this with. That brings it up. Can you go further this way? Thank you. Now can I do... Yes. Awesome. And then... Put that there, grab these, put these over here. Hold it up. Is that the right height? No. Alright, so now... Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm wondering if I made this too tall. If I want to lower it by 1, that would be the time. I'm thinking I did because if I put stairs there, it'll be a little awkward. Let us go through and lower it by that little bit. Hooray. Oh, I don't think I can do that now. Might have to. Can I do this? Yes. That and this. You can only stack up to a log length high, and 3/4 logs can't be stacked on top of for some reason. So you can do 2 halves, you can do 4/4, you can do a 3/4, but all right. fuck are you? Oh, oh. Wait a second here. Demons at the gate. Be healed, man. Do I want to use my cross against them, or do I want to use 4 shotgun blasts? Oh boy. Bend down and get these guys good. Yeah. Bending down actually makes a difference. As you can see, I'm doing more damage because I can reach more of them because I'm closer. Otherwise, I'm stuck up here on this wall. Well, I'm not stuck. Wow, that was quick. Oh, I think that guy's still alive. Is he glitched like that? Nope, he was still alive. No, he's cooked. Yeah, if they're wounded and you start chopping them up, they will pop alive just like that one just did. Oh, give me this, give me this. Oh, I'm gonna do a dance. Da, 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 da. So the foot thing is actually because she's a dancer and dancers do that, where they stretch out the foot because the foot is killing them. Oh, my foot hurts. I need to do this. Okay, you do that. Wonder what would happen if I put them on maintain base. Okay, putting stairs right here makes no sense. And I want to put the furnaces here, or the fireplaces there. I'm sure I could leave it open and then just collect this. Like, come down here, collect that, and then hop back up. Yeah, that'll work. It's not the preferred way of doing it, but that's the way I have available to me. And I'm sure I removed the solar panels already and moved them up higher. Yes. Can I not grab these? They're not done growing. Okay. I don't know what kind of creature it is. Derek, it's a gazebo. There's a very select few audience who, I think it's Derek, that was the name. Derek, it's a gazebo. But I shot it with my arrows. Derek, it's a gazebo. Because Derek didn't know what a gazebo was. He thought it was some strange mystical creature. Nope. It's a gazebo. This reminds me of Amish builds, because there's a number of Amish-made structures around the U.S. that are literally like, that's good lumber, so they just pull it down piece for piece and rebuild it. into something else because that's good wood. And they build it in such a way that they can usually reuse a lot of it. So I just thought that was cool. That's a full piece. Alright, frame out. I like keeping trees in certain areas. Makes it seem less barren. Because if this was just flat, it would get to me after a while. I'm sorry, it would. What? Why can't I grab? I'm confused as to why it's not letting me grab that. I'm going to go up on the roof here in a second and see why. Because hooray, building. Yep. That lets me do that. I can go like that. I got so many pieces. There's going to be so much firewood. Oh, Calvin's almost done. My God. I'm glad I took my buddy's advice and built more stone holders because I remember, I don't know if people remember when I did it with, I just had like the 3 stone holders and it was constantly like, oh, gotta stop everything I'm doing and go move some stone. I have so many quarter pieces. I know, I build kind of messy. I can hear it in the comments already. Kind of messy. Alright, so build. I think it's the utility fireplace. I think I'll just do the 2. 2 is a really nice number to have. So kind of like that. And then I build the shelves here, shelves there. Actually, I think I'll do shelves on one side, then fireplace, or not fireplace, firewood holder here and here. Maybe I'll just do 2 here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright. Happy gaming. Who left the door open?